The officers forcibly pull Owensby out of the car by his hair, pinning him to the ground.
Somebody help! Somebody help! Can y'all call the real police, please?
Then dragging him towards the police vehicle.
This is the reason why I'm always saying, get a trifold, put it in your car, keep it in your car. When you get pulled over, you invoke your Fifth Amendment right, you always fall back to this piece of paper. Always, always, always.
Clifford Owensby, as seen on this body camera footage released by Dayton, Ohio police, repeatedly explained to officers that he was a paraplegic and had no use of his legs.
I can't get out of the vehicle, sir.
Owensby was pulled over September 30th in a white Audi in Dayton, Ohio. Police say it was seen leaving a suspected drug house.
You can cooperate and get out of the car, or I'll drag you out of the car.
The police released video was edited. NBC News cannot confirm what happened before or after.
This is the reason why I'm always saying, get a trifold, put it in your car, keep it in your car. When you get pulled over, you invoke your Fifth Amendment right, you always fall back to this piece of paper.
You can hurt me. You can hurt me, bro.
The officers forcibly pull Owensby out of the car by his hair, pinning him to the ground.
Somebody help! Somebody help! Can y'all call the real police, please?
Then dragging him towards the police vehicle.
He picks up the shoe and throws it through the window. Hold on a minute. Let me go back here. Hold on a second.
Police say they found more than $22,000 in the car. The narcotics canine dog signaled it had been in close proximity to illegal drugs.
Okay, so that is a load of shit on a stick. Did you know they did a study on $100 bills in the United States of America? 95% had traces of cocaine and other drugs on them. They're going to say that this money here, this $22,000 was in close proximity of narcotics. Well, if there's narcotics on every single $100 bill in the stack, then that means that it's just like every other $100 bill in America.
Police say they found more than $22,000 in the car. The narcotics canine dog signaled it had been in close proximity to illegal drugs.
You know, we found this money and we can say definitively it was in close proximity with drugs. If he was a dope dealer, then why didn't they arrest him for being a dope dealer? They can't. What they can do is they can seize his money and say, you know what? We're sure that this money was previously by drugs, so we're going to take the money.
I feel like they need to train their officers to deal with disabled people in a more efficient manner. You know, treat them with respect.
But the Dayton Fraternal Order of Police defending the officers, saying they offered to assist Owensby, but sometimes the arrest of non-compliant individuals is not pretty. The mayor of Dayton calling the video very concerning, adding a full investigation is already underway.
We've created a policy, procedure, and protocol for yourself. When you get pulled over, you invoke your Fifth Amendment right by using this little blue piece of paper right here.
I stopped, and then
bro,
my turn.
You didn't stop.
I'm sorry.
I got it on camera.
Okay.
How much you had to smoke tonight, man?
In this video, the cop is going to walk up to this guy and say that, hey, you didn't come to a full stop. And the guy's going to say, yes, I did. And the cop's going to say, no, you didn't. And the guy's going to say he's sorry. And then the cop's going to intimidate him and he's going to drive off like a bat out of hell because he doesn't want to get put in torture cuffs and he doesn't want to get drugged down to a dungeon. This is another perfect example of the reason why you have the trifold in your car, on your visor, and you use it. Because if he had the trifold on his visor and he used it during this stop right here, his life would have gone so much smoother, but he doesn't. And so he pays the price.
Stop sign?
I stopped, and then
bro,
my turn.
You didn't stop.
I'm sorry.
I got it on camera.
Okay.
How much you had to smoke tonight, man? Real talk.
I haven't smoked.
Put the car in park.
So do you see what happens when you start talking to the cop? He thinks he can tell you what to do and how to do it.
I stopped, and then
bro,
my turn.
You didn't stop.
I'm sorry.
I got it on camera.
Okay.
How much you had to smoke tonight, man? Stop sign?
I stopped, and then
bro,
my turn.
You didn't stop.
Okay, so he should not have talked. He should have invoked his Fifth Amendment right with the trifold that he got on delete Lawz. That's what he should have done.
I'm sorry.
I got it on camera.
And then he apologized. I'm sorry. If I'm saying I'm sorry to you, then you're above me and I need you to forgive me.
Bro.
Okay.
How much you had to smoke tonight, man? Real talk. 625 radio. I'll be on at 1037 with a signal 30, possibly 38 related. Keep your hands up on the wheel. Put your hands on the wheel. Right here, I'm directing traffic at Perry and Pike. Cut the car off. Cut the car off.
Getting ready to, sir.
Turn the car off. All right, signal 80, drug me. All right, just drug me. Cut the car off.
Cut the car off.
Cut the car off.
Cut the car
Turn
off.
the car off.
Turn the car off.
All right, signal 80, drug me.
So how did he get drugged by the car? Did he hold on to it? Because I didn't see him get drugged by the car. You have the right to say, I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. If you say, I'm not answering any more questions, that's not the same as invoking your Fifth Amendment right. Kimberly Seitzer, right there, everybody. Kimberly Seitzer. I mean, you literally just nailed it. Always, always, always. You always fall back to this piece of paper because it's the difference between you invoking your Fifth Amendment right because you have a guide in your hand or not. There's a big difference between those two things. And I think that everybody here should make sure that they're prepared.